Hey guys, you're watching Tech Turtles. My name is Bozzy from TechTurtles.com, and this is your tech news for the week ending on September 26th. Go ahead and check out TechTurtles.com for all your gaming, tech, and pop culture news. Let's get right into it. This week wasn't the craziest in terms of game-breaking news. However, there was some stuff we need to talk about. First being Xbox pre-orders that went up on the 22nd of September. They sold out immediately and were extremely difficult to get. Multiple sites went down, and they were down for about 30 minutes. People were checking out 45 minutes after launch, and it was really hard for them. Notably, Amazon went up way later than they planned to, and it was really hard for them to handle the traffic as well when everybody got word. It just was a botched launch, and it's kind of funny because Xbox made fun of Sony for actually Xbox made fun of Sony for how their launch went. So it's kind of funny that Xbox's launch was actually, their pre-orders were actually just as bad. Microsoft announced via their Twitter that they will have more Xbox Series X's and S's at launch. So don't worry if you weren't able to pre-order one. However, if the pre-orders are any indication of how Xbox launches went so far, it's going to be botched. Additionally, Xbox and Seagate have announced their storage expansion card, which goes into the expansion slot of the Xbox Series X. And that's going to cost you about $220 for a 1 terabyte card. This is because of the technology used in the SSD that they're going to sell you. However, this looks like a proprietary slot and is kind of unnecessary in my opinion. However, the more storage is always going to be welcome, but for $220 for, I believe, the Gen 4 SSD, I mean, that's about $30 more than what you pay anywhere else for a Gen 4 SSD. However, that's just the times that we're going to live in because Xbox is proprietary. Interesting enough, I'm kind of wondering how the SSD market's going to handle this. Will we see more expansion cards, or is Seagate and Xbox going to have a monopoly on it and only release expansion cards because it's their proprietary port? This could eventually turn the prices down on SSDs, which will be welcome for PC players and everybody alike. Sony had another round of pre-orders go up on Friday, and it was horrible. It's been horrible. This is a theme going on for all pre-orders this year. 2020's been kind of a mediocre year, horrible in some cases, and this for pre-orders it's just been bad. GameStop announced that on Friday they would have more pre-orders up in store for a majority of the stores. People that lined up days before did not get them. Friends and families were given priority, and for a lot of GameStops they would only sell you a bundle, the $770 bundle with 2 games and a remote, or they made you purchase peripherals as well. It was horrible. Sony, I don't know what they're doing, like what they thought GameStop was going to do. GameStop dropped the ball once again, and it was just a horrible time for everybody. Not to mention most stores got less than 7. Only the disc version, which is not even what, I believe it's like a split decision on what people want, and it's just not a good indication of what's going to come for the launch. Next, we have Amazon with their new hardware launches. They have 13 new devices. Most notably, they have a new Echo and Echo Show. The new Echo replaces the old generation and is more of a spherical speaker now. Most popular devices announced at the Amazon event was the Ring Security drone, which is a drone that sits in a charging station that they can fly around your house and survey what you want the drone to survey. It's actually pretty cool. They say it has a light humming. We're not really sure how loud it's going to be. The video for it looked awesome. The concept is cool. I kind of want one. They go on sale next year for a total of $250. The last big thing they announced was the Luna, which is their gaming service, their cloud gaming service from Amazon. It has a controller. It's launching now-ish, and you can sign up for the beta, and it's actually pretty cool. This is where I think the gaming trend is going to go into cloud gaming, which is why I think the Xbox Series S only has a 512 gig hard drive, is because they're kind of shifting towards the cloud gaming aspect of everything. It's actually pretty cool to see, and I can't wait to try it out. The 3090s went up for pre-order on September 24th, and it was horrible. Like, the theme of this Tech Weekly should be pre-orders are horrible. I mean, it just was a horrible time for everybody involved. They sold out immediately. There was people on Reddit boasting that they got 10, and it was just all around a bad time. I don't know what everybody is thinking. It seems like they can't manufacture them, but they're still going to release their products because they have to, because they said it was going to come in 2020, or they're just, I don't even know what's going on. It's kind of sad to see. Everybody wanted a 3090. It's like the main card now that Nvidia is going to offer. Everybody wants it. They just apparently, like, everybody's saying that there was a global shortage in the cards and they only had a handful to give to everybody, and it just sold out immediately. A big portion of this went to scalpers. It was a horrible launch, and the 3070 is coming out soon for hopefully first part of October, and it's going to be watched as well. You can just see it happening. That's the more popular of all the 30 series cards, and they've dropped the ball on the two more expensive ones. The 3090 being a $1,500 card, which, you know, a slim majority of people are going to actually buy for the PCs, and it's just horrible to see. That's it for all the major tech news that happened this week. Now let's get on to pop culture and collectible news. All 45 seasons of SNL will launch on October 1st for the Peacock streaming service. Peacock has been a little lackluster. They have a bunch of stuff on there, but just stuff has been coming and going lately, and to have all 45 seasons of SNL, that could be actually a seller for a lot of people. Netflix announced a new Resident Evil CGI anime show that's going to come to Netflix next year, 2021, and is titled Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, and it's going to center around Claire and Leon and their fan favorites, so it should be pretty good. I'm actually pretty excited for this one. Champion's Path released last week, and if you don't know what Champion's Path is, it is the next Pokemon TCG expansion. This is their collector's set, their holiday set, and it features a shiny Charizard. It sold out almost immediately. You can't find this in stores anymore. Basically, if you can, I would buy it up if you're a collector. Everybody's been flipping this set, and it's kind of sad to see. The Elite Trainer boxes are going for about $100 online. They're just crawling up to a higher price, and they go for about $50 MSRP. Even my store here, my local store, will sell them for about $70. It's kind of sad to see that the collector's market is just destroying this set. You're not going to be able to find it. It's just going to be one of those things. Zendikar Rising from Magic the Gathering, their latest expansion, also released last week. Everybody's after the collector's boxes, and because of this, the regular booster box has been dropping in value. The expected value from a booster box is about $70, I think, and you pay $100 for the booster box. So it's kind of sad to see that everybody's going after collector's boxes. The set is just not holding its value. It's just not. It'd be interesting to see, because the last couple of Zendikar sets have been pretty good. So I wonder if the card value is actually going to be able to hold the value for the set going forward, and we'll see those booster boxes slowly start to climb up, because right now they're just not worth the $100 that you have to pay for them at a gaming store. Funko and Target has also teamed up for a new Target Con that is going to take place on October 4th. This has a bunch of pops associated with it. It's kind of crazy that it's a couple days before New York Comic Con, because New York Comic Con, I believe, is October 8th and 9th, so it's double the spending, I guess, if you're a Funko collector. The Target Con will have a 10-inch Mewtwo, 10-inch Cubone, a couple Artist Series Batman, breast cancer awareness Batgirl, Wonderland pops, including Cheshire Cat, and Alien Remix pops. So if you want for any of those, be sure to be there early, October 4th at Target, to get those pops. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we have weekly tech news videos. Go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel, and keep up to date with us on social media. The links will be in the description. We look forward to hearing from you guys. Check out last week's video, and don't forget to check out techturtles.com for all your gaming, pop culture, and tech news. See you next week.